Welcome back to another week of Montana Boys Fantasy Sports and Card Challenge. I am Clinton from Heroes Card Challenge with my man Zach from Nelson's Cards and Collectibles. What's going on, brother?
Hey man, doing good.
All right, you ready for another week of fantasy sports?
I am. This last week was didn't go quite as planned, but I'm back with a vengeance. I'm hoping to catch you again.
This week, we're going to be going through the second half of our TOPPS Mega Box 2021 Series 2 that we started last week. It's still the same as last week, where we have two different types of Mega Boxes, which we'll get into. All right, man. Are you ready for this?
I am. I'm excited.
Like I said, are you ready to hear what happened last week in the challenge? As we know, coming into this week, it was 2-1. Nelson's Cards and Collectibles had won 2 in a row, but this week was a little bit of a challenge for you. Why don't you share with us your highlights for the week?
Well, my pitcher had a pretty good week. I can't complain. Sandy Alcantara pitched 7 innings. He got the win. He got 7 strikeouts, comes out to be 17 points. So I can't complain there. Guy played good. He came up with the win. You can never go wrong with the win. Bogarts played good. Bogarts had a good week. He had 2 home runs. He had 5 RBIs, 4 runs scored, 24 points total. I believe he was the highest scorer of the week.
Yep, he was.
I thought so. Yep. So that's a plus. That's a bonus. Corey Seager as well had a pretty good week. Home run, 2 doubles, 2 RBIs, scored 3 runs, 19 points from him. But Mookie Betts went down on Monday and ended up scoring me nothing. Put up a goose egg. So that kind of hurt.
That was definitely a tough break. I've been on the other side of that a couple weeks ago when I made the mistake of having someone that was on the IL in my lineup. So I know the pain of losing someone. And just like it cost me a week of one of our matchups, I think that is probably the crutch that knocked you out of a chance to win this week.
I know
I was on a roll. you were. But good news is over here on Heroes side, we end up having once again my boy Juan Soto leading the pack. He put himself up in a home run with 4 RBIs. He put up 7 walks. And just for context, 5 of those walks were in one day. Like, that is crazy. Tells you how scared people are of him at the pitch, at the mound, that they whether it's intentional walk or just that they pitch around him that much. Juan Soto also, though, like statistically this year has the lowest swing rate in the entire MLB. And he also has the lowest rate of like swinging at bad pitches. Like he's really good about making sure he picks his pitches really strong. So that carried him. He put up 21 points with that this week, which also makes him the league leader for our entire season. He's put 72 points up so far. So he's really going for the season 1 MVP here on the Montana Boys Fantasy Challenge, which is awesome. Great season. And going right alongside him, my other guy, and this guy's actually been good for both of us this year, but he was on my team this week, and that is Pete Alonso. He had 3 doubles, a home run, and 5 scored runs for 22 total points. So that was my actual, he was right there, almost tied with Soto for most points on my team. Jose Ramirez came in the next one on my team with he had a triple, a homer, 3 RBIs, and 4 walks for 18 total points. Altogether, these 3 guys led the way. My other guys put up a couple here and there, but in total for Heroes Card Challenge, we have 90.5 points compared to 74 on your side. So the winner was right here on this side of the house. We are now 2-2 overall. So it's been a hell of a battle these first couple of weeks, man.
It has.
Before we start off on this week's thing, one other piece to just do a quick update on. I know this week you've not had a new baseball video yet on over on Nelson's Cards and Collectibles. However, on Heroes Challenge Cards, you actually were on and you guest hosted this week with me as we were doing the huge mega break of 36 packs of cards. If you haven't seen it already, I highly recommend everyone go over, jump onto my page and give it a look because it was a blast. And we pretty much just had an hour and a half of talking baseball while we were opening cards. But in the process of that video, as well as the holiday card pack, this was my lineup as of last week for my top 9. And because of the work of the cards this week, and from that challenge alone, we already had Zach Plessick, the Pete Alonso, the Vlad Guerrero Jr., the Kevin Biggio, and the Oscar Mercado all came from last week's openings of the Chase for Tatis. This week, because of the Chase for Tatis, we're going to be taking the Freddie Sanchez down and replacing him with a Brendan Rodgers. And Zach, I actually caught this after the video because we were talking about it during our video. And you told me to pay attention to weird holiday inserts, and I did not realize them at all when I did it. But this one was one of those parallels from the Colorado Rockies, Brendan Rodgers, and he is holding a gift under his arm. And I did not catch that when I first opened the package because I wasn't even thinking to look at under their arm a gift wrap. So rookie card from Brendan Rodgers with a gift package under his arm. Thank you for calling that one out. So I went back and looked at my cards to see that.
It's a really cool parallel they do. I mean, it adds that little holiday spirit to the card, you know?
Yep. I know. I completely agree. I love it. I just had no idea. This one here, I like this card because he's a good young player that is getting to play along Tatis, but he is now coming off the board, Jorge Mateo, and that's because he was at shortstop and we did hit him. We got the Tatis Jr. We actually got 4 Tatis Juniors this week that we found in total. I'm using this one because this Tatis Jr. here is a short print of the holiday edition. So when it comes to that value that we are talking about, we're trying to get the most of on this one here. That is definitely the most valuable of his, just because the short print version of it. Yep. Next up, Vladimir Grove Jr. Obviously, Vlad Jr. is probably going to be the most valuable card I'm going to have from a third baseman. But this Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is his base rookie card. And this week, during our breaks, me and you were both completely stunned when we came across this card because we did not know it even existed when we were doing it. But we found the Vlad Guerrero Jr. TOPPS Series 2 no number card, which was a another short print version that was not like, it doesn't even show up on checklists for that series. So we did not think that when I did that box, I was not expecting any type of Vlad Jr. I would given up on that. I thought the box's hits were going to wind up being Pete Alonso and Tatis Jr. And we ended up coming across that one. Beautiful card. So glad to have that on there. And then lastly, originally here there was the Vlad Guerrero 70th anniversary card. Unfortunately, in the last week, the Vlad Guerrero Senior card is not up here right now, but it is the one that's getting replaced this week. And that is because we also came across Outfielder in the gold parallel of Eloy Jimenez. And funny story, when I was doing the research on these afterwards, because this whole idea of this challenge is who can put the most valuable set on the board. This card here in a PSA 10 version is actually more valuable than the Guerrero, than the Tatis, or the Pete Alonso. And with that said, Zach, this week, hopefully we see you pull some autos or pull some short numbers, because I want you to get on the board. I want this to be a fun back and forth battle here. And right now, just because of that Chase for Tatis challenge, I have a little bit of a jump start on you.
Yeah, you're kind of kicking my butt on that one, but hey, that's the fun of it. Like I said, I gotta step my game up on the baseball side. I've got, I've opened a lot of baseball, especially over the years, but this year I just haven't opened quite as much. So I gotta start putting some videos out there with baseball in them so we can get caught up to you.
Most definitely.
You got quite the team building up over there. I'm starting to get a little nervous.
I appreciate it. And yeah, and if you haven't already, definitely go check those out. Also check out, because I mean, although you haven't had the baseball success yet, some of those this last week when we were doing the draft pick challenges, some of the hits that we got out of that was absolutely insane. So I hope everyone goes over and subscribes to the Montana Boys channel so that way they can see those as well, because that was just that was a crazy fun video to make. Panini Prism draft class. That was awesome.
That was a great video. That one turned out awesome. It so many big names and so many parallels and colored cards and just I mean it was awesome. That was a really fun pull. I think we both enjoyed it. Maybe a little too much that we there was a couple moments where we just totally just sat there. No words were said. It was just wow. Like.
Well, and then on the other hand, on the flip side of that, I'm pretty sure that we were so excited and screaming so loud at other points that neighbors of mine were probably able to hear us. And I know I freaked my dog out on the other side of the house because we were a little bit excited. I know Izzy wound up waking up during the middle of it or got her attention because we were doing it. So it was a fun challenge. I'm hoping tonight we have equal, like it's going to just carry on tonight and we're going to see a bunch of big success. And with that said, Zach, do you want to start us off and get us started with our first package? Obviously, we're not going to be ripping actual packaging this week because we are finishing the mega box. We started last week. We took 8 packs out of it last week. We have 8 more packs this week, which is another, I believe, 140 cards roughly, 130 cards roughly.
So, something like that. Yeah, 120, 130, something close.
So, but yeah, it should be good. And just as a reminder to everyone who's watching, your mega box is going to wind up being the Walmart version, while mine is the Target version. So there's slight variations. However, base concept is pretty much the same as each other. Right.
All right. Yeah, let's get right in here, man. I mean, I'm super excited to see what's left in this box because we got some pretty good cards out of here. But I'm gonna say it. We didn't pull like a ton of big hits, if you know what I'm saying, like
nothing that really put you like the big aha ones, and that is the one challenge about this one, right? Because these mega boxes had nothing guaranteed in them, but naturally there is usually some stuff in different packages throughout these retail boxes.
Oh yeah, and I believe if I remember right, you pulled a Alex Verdugo.
It was his jersey, a piece of his jersey.
Yep. So we've seen some pretty good stuff, but nothing too crazy out there yet.
Yep.
So we'll see what's in here. We'll get right into this pack here and see if we can't pull some interesting stuff out of here. I really like the TOPPS set. This has always been one of my favorite sets of baseball. I mean, it's kind of like the trademark,
absolutely
the standard baseball set.
Yep.
So. All right, we'll start right on top with a rookie. This is Adonis Medina.
Very nice.
Got a rookie right away. That's always nice. Jeff McNeil. Now, there's a good player right there.
Absolutely.
Next is another rookie. This is Jamai Jones.
Oh, nice.
Orioles.
I want to say that name sounds very familiar. I believe he has been in the conversation of rookie of the year this year on the AL side. I could be mixing him up with someone, but I think so.
I know I've heard his name. I just don't know where from. So maybe that's what it was then. This is another really good player. This is Mike Moustakas.
Very nice.
Mike Moustakas, good player. Then we have a team card. This is the St. Louis Cardinals. Then we've got another team card, the Angels. And just like you said last week, man, I wish I could use that card on my team.
Right? Well, Ohtani and Trout there.
What a great card.
Absolutely.
All right, next is Andrilton Simmons.
Very nice.
From the Angels, I believe. Angels to the Twins.
Yep.
All right, what is next? We have Michael Fulmer. Having a hard time hiding these cards here. Sliding out. Next is Alex Wood. Pretty decent pitcher. He's been around for quite a while, I believe.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Next is
a
throwback Yu Darvish card. That's a really cool card.
That's a cool looking card.
What year is that? That's a great year. Do you recall what year this throwback is? I know it's a very, very, very popular set, and I cannot remember it.
Oh, that is the
Is it 86?
89, I believe.
89. Okay.
I actually opened this set on my channel a couple weeks back. I want to say it was the 89 set,
Okay.
is where that comes from. But yes, it's very unique because it had the wood outside print on it, which has only been done once that I can recall.
Yep, and it was a very popular set, and it had so many good rookies.
Yes,
just a great set. But that is a really good pitcher too. I mean, Yu Darvish, man, he's awesome.
Yep,
he's gonna go right there. Next is a guy that I wish would get off that DL list because he is an awesome player, Kyle Lewis.
Yes,
I would love to use him.
I'm sure. I believe the Mariners would love to have him back too.
Oh, absolutely! What a great player. All right, next is Mike Soroka. Pretty decent pitcher there. Zach Eflin. He's a good player. Christian Arroyo.
He's been having a tough year this year. It's not been going so well for him in Boston so far.
He'll turn it around. And then Tony Watson, pitcher for the Giants. Nice. And there we go. Jose Abreu.
Man, that guy's been around forever. Was it last year that it was such a big shocker? Because of the fact that he won the batting title, like being the fact that he's quite a bit older, but I think he was last year during the shortened season that he won the batting title as well.
I don't think he's very old. He's one of them that came over from Cuba, isn't he?
He is. Is he younger than I'm thinking he is?
Let me look real quick. Born in 87.
Okay, so he'd be
he's a
30.
He's like 34.
34. So that's on the backside of their prime.
Yeah, I thought he was younger than that, to be honest. But yes, he won the batting title, I think 2 years ago, didn't he? No, man, I thought he won an MVP at some point, didn't he?
Maybe that was what it was. Maybe it was the MVP and not the batting title that he won.
I think it was an MVP.
But he definitely had like an amazing year that kind of I feel like caught a lot of people by. Everyone thought he was good, but no one thought he was going to be the league leader until he did that. So
right, yep. But he is a good player, really good player, power hitter.
All right, we're starting off my first pack today with David Peralta over in the Diamondbacks. Got a Chris Bassett.
It's a pretty decent pitcher.
Renato Nunez over in the Baltimore. Bad thing about Baltimore is no matter how good the players are too, is they're such a low scoring team that you minimize from a fantasy perspective. We're talking here. You minimize the amount of chances you get because their team just doesn't get through the rotation. A lot of guys are averaging 4 to 5 at bats a game, and if you're not in their top 3, sometimes they never make it to a 4th at bat in the same game. Right. So that can be a really big hindrance on their ability to score points.
Yes, it is.
Here is another Baltimore Oriole and a rookie card with Dean Kramer.
Nice.
Luis Arias from the
He's had a pretty decent career so far.
He has. And Andy Young from the Diamondbacks. That's another really good young team.
Yeah.
David
Mm-hmm.
Fletcher from the A's. And we have a numbered card, 250. It is of Washington National, Alex Avila, and it is the red parallel.
Oh, that's really cool. It matches the team color.
It does. I mean, that's just a complete coincidence, being that it's the red. It just happens to be a red parallel. Right. But that is a really cool coincidence that they do perfectly match up. And the fact that it is a numbered. So this is the first time that this has come up since we've done this. Now, if he was to be used this week, that is a 2 times multiplier for being a numbered card. So that is our top point getter is the numbered because there's so few of them to ever find in these packs. We made it that way, but not that he's guaranteed to be used this week, but that is something to keep in mind when it comes to me picking my team this week. But that is a really cool card.
That's
it was right up there too. We're at 48 of 50, so we almost got that. Usually, like the number 1 and the number and whatever the number of card are kind of the most popular ones in those. So
yep. or the jersey number.
Yes. Yep.
But that's a pretty low print run out of 50. That's a pretty
Yeah,
good.
that is right. Especially coming from a box like this. So that's a really awesome hit. And my boy, he's already back and he's available again for another week. I really want to see him come up in a parallel because I'm like, can you imagine how many points he'd put up then in a week?
He'd probably take that top scorer from Bo Bichette if he did that.
Yes, very possible. And then we have Bryce Harper. I believe was on your team just 2 weeks ago when you won.
Yep. Yeah, and he had a pretty good week too.
Indeed. Mark Mathis of the Brewers rookie card. We got a Chris Davis.
Is that the same Chris Davis that used to be in Oakland Athletic?
That would be a yes.
Okay, I thought so.
I thought so too, but I didn't want to say the answer the wrong way. All right, we got a Brent Booker, and then I have my first Red Sox of the day, and it is Tanner Huck. Tanner Huck.
Nice.
So rookie card from the Red Sox.
Can't complain.
All right, so that was a good start. I mean, Bryce Harper, Juan Soto, and a red number to 50 parallel, all in the first package.
Right.
If I can do 7 more packages like that, I will not complain one bit.
Yeah, that was a pretty good pack. You had some star power right on top there, so gonna have to do something to catch up here real fast.
Absolutely.
Hopefully we get something good in here. All right, let's start right on top with Dinelson Lamet. Dinelson Lamet is a pretty good pitcher.
Yep.
Next is Jose Iglesias.
Oh, very nice.
Jose Iglesias. And then Danny Jansen.
Okay.
Danny Jansen is a pretty good catcher. He's been Kyle Tucker. This card actually made one of my rosters, I think week 1 or 2.
Yeah, somewhere along the way. Yep.
Yeah. Out of a blaster box. So he's gonna have to be considered. We'll put him up here. Next is Jason Kipnis, all reliable.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Walker Bueller. That's a really good
Nice.
pitcher right there. Walker Bueller. Nice card too. A lot of people don't like the sideways cards, but I actually really like them. I think they're unique, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Next is a San Diego Padres team card.
Very nice.
A very good team. And then next is a rookie of Estevan Florio for the Yankees.
Nice. You see, the one thing I would say about the sideways card is when you try to put them on stand and put them in books, they can be a challenge there because they don't match up the same way. But I do like them. I think that the pictures you can take doing that sometimes can be really cool, especially in baseball when they can take like the swing like that and stuff like that.
Right.
So
I think, yeah, they're cool cards. All right. Next is a backwards. What is this? That is Manny Machado.
Very nice.
That is a retro card. So this is actually a 1986 throwback, but it's a blue parallel.
Okay.
Is numbered out of 299. So they don't actually put the number on here. Like there's nowhere that it says that, but if you do the research on this card, you'll find that the print run was 299 on these.
That's super cool.
Backwards.
Short run. That is super cool. I'd be curious to know why they don't. Maybe it's because of the fact that they didn't do it back then and they want to keep it to the traditional look that they wouldn't put it on there. But that's interesting that they don't put the number count on that.
Yeah, it is kind of different because usually that's kind of a big thing. You want that on the card, but regardless, it is a pretty short run. So we'll put that up on a stand there.
Absolutely.
All right, let's get back into here. So next is a blue bordered Giancarlo Stanton.
Oh, very nice.
Pretty good card right there.
Is the blue now? Is that a numbered card?
The blue are not numbered, but the blue are the Walmart.
That's their parallel variation.
So I'm sure they are somewhat limited runs, but they don't number them. It's not like out of 299 or 899. They don't have a number on them. But I bet it's the same thing. If you do the research on it, you'd find that there is a limited print run on them.
Makes sense.
Next is another throwback. This is Pete Alonso.
Oh man, that specific card was my card last week that helped carry me to the win. Pete Alonso's been a beast this year.
He has, and that's definitely getting in the consideration pile there. He's played well every time he's been played this year.
I was watching the game tonight that he's currently just got done playing in, and he had 3 more hits tonight and on a non-fantasy night.
Right. All right, next is Ryan Presley.
Very nice.
Jared Dyson. I feel like that guy's been around for a while.
Yes.
Jared Dyson. Next is David Price.
I missed that guy in Boston.
Right. Now here is a future stars card. These are pretty cool. This is Edwin Rios.
Very nice.
Edwin Rios for the Dodgers. He's a pretty good player. I'm gonna put him up there. And then another really good player. This is a good second baseman, Keston Hiura.
That stash.
I know, right? That thing's killer.
It's something, all right. That's for sure.
I wish mine would grow like that, you know? I struggle with the facial hair thing. That's why I grow my hair out long, you know?
I never realized what I do and don't have, for the fact that because of my work, I shave every day, and then all of a sudden, like when there's a couple days where you don't, it's like, oh, that's what it would look like if I didn't have the job that I have. And,
a little shocking, huh?
Absolutely. Starting off with a Didi Gregorius.
Very nice.
And then this is the same card you had just a second ago, and Mike Soroka.
He's a good pitcher.
Zach Eflin. Going over to LA to Austin Barnes. Have my first future stars in Mike Brosseau. Pablo Lopez.
Pablo Lopez is a good pitcher too. I like him.
He is. Once again, a good player playing on a team that's not doing so well.
Yeah, and the Marlins have a lot of young talent. I think that team could turn it around here in the next 2 years, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, Miami's always done it kind of the same way as Ben Gamel there. And whoa, we got ourselves another numbered card. We'll have to get right back to this conversation about the Marlins in just a second here. But this one here is the gold frame to 2021. So it's a number to the year, number 603. And that is of Adam Hazley.
Very nice. Can never go wrong with a limited print run. They're always a good card.
Absolutely. I like the gold.
Yep.
It's that's what we were really chasing after when we were doing the 2019 series runs that we were doing for the Tatis. The gold is like the heavily favored one in that set. But that's a very nice card there. So already have 2 on the board. What's that?
The gold looks really sharp on those cards.
It absolutely does. Absolutely. We have another Juan Soto to go into this stack.
Of course. Oh.
And a Bo Bichette. He had a monster week for you a couple weeks ago.
Yes, he did. It's a good card.
Absolutely. But back to what we were saying about the Marlins, is they're kind of like what Tampa Bay does a lot of times, where it's like there's small market teams, so they really develop their own people.
Yep.
And then usually they get 1 or 2 years when they all develop that they get that chance to make a big run. And then unfortunately money starts coming into play and they lose a lot of their guys. But
right. Well, and they've done it twice they've won a World Series?
Yep.
They've done it
twice.
The
Marlins? The Marlins won 1 right back, and they lost 1 and then they won 1. And then that was back in like the early 2000s.
Yep. Back when Dontrell Willis was there.
That's what I was trying to think of. Dontrell Willis. Yep.
They have a lot of really good talent.
We were talking about the Nationals and how Juan Soto's kind of taking over. This is the guy that's been kind of keeping him from being able to be the face of the franchise. And that is because he's been around for so long. And that's Ryan Zimmerman. He's been the face of that franchise for so long. He's a good player. He's not as good as he once was. He's kind of getting older now. But he's given his whole career to this city out here. So he's very well loved.
And he's a borderline Hall of Famer. He has a very good chance of making it. And I wouldn't be surprised if he did it all.
I would absolutely agree with that. He was absolutely an amazing player, and definitely has put a career together that's worthy of it, especially now that he got the World Series ultimately finally. So that was a big add-on to his resume. So
yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely an add-on. I mean, the guy's been around for a long time and done a lot for the league. He's done a lot statistically, and that World Series was that last like hoorah, like, hey, he finally got one. Now he'll probably get in. So
most definitely.
All right, right on top we got Ryan McBroom.
Ryan
McBroom. And then we go to Nick Solak, Future Stars. That's a good player right there.
Very nice card.
Next is Brian Anderson, another pretty good Marlin. Here is a rookie card of Braylon Marquez.
Very nice.
Then we have a Rafael Montero.
There you go. Nice.
And then Eddie Rosario.
Nice.
Eddie Rosario had a really good year last year for the Twins. I don't think he's done quite as well since going to Cleveland, but he's a really good player.
Yeah, I think he's gotten lost in the fold of the Indians organization for sure.
Yeah. Here is Picture Time. A win is worth 1,000 words.
Nice.
It's a cool picture or cool card. Then we've got Hanser Alberto for the Royals.
Absolutely.
Next is the home run handoff, round tripper home run dive.
Juan Giancarlo Stanton. Speaking of the Yankees, did you watch the Field of Dreams game this week?
I did. It was a pretty good game.
What an ending to that game! Like,
right?
I mean, I did love the introduction to it. I think that's something that the MLB is going to have to find ways to do more stuff of. I mean, that's just something unique that I don't know if any other sport could ever pull something like that off, where it's like that whole like walking out of the corn onto the field, like that was pretty. Like, I'm really curious, like someday, because I'm sure they did a lot of interviews and stuff like that behind the scenes, like a behind the scenes building of that kind of thing. I would love to hear what, like, and I'm not a Yankees fan at all by any means, but it would be cool, like whether it's the Stanton or Aaron Judge or something like that, like what they thought of like actually walking through the corn onto the field, like that had to be a cool feeling. And
oh yeah, it was a super cool game. I hope they start doing a lot more stuff like that in the MLB. Start drawing some fans in. Yeah,
and I was listening to like some podcasts the other day, and I completely agree with what people say. Is like, in general, I think it'd be cool if the MLB had more. Like, this is 160 games a year, and if they could take one or two of those games and go to like their minor league stadiums that belong to them and go play in these places like Iowa. They don't have a baseball team. They'll probably never have an MLB team. They probably have a AA, maybe single to AA teams, about the best they probably have there. So you're definitely going to help grow the game when you bring something like that to those places.
Oh yeah, I mean, you've got so many small towns. I mean, Billings, Montana has a team affiliated with Cincinnati Reds. Casper, Wyoming, Colorado Rockies. You know, you could have a game or two a year where the MLB team comes up and plays in that stadium, and man, you're gonna bring a big crowd out. You know,
most definitely.
It would be really cool to see if they would do stuff like that a little more.
100%.
All right. Next is a home run challenge card of Freddy Freeman.
Very nice.
Freddy Freeman. He is definitely being considered this week. Here's one of my favorite rookies from this class. This is Joey Bart.
Yep.
He's not playing right now, but I think he's going to have a great career.
He's actually in my top 9 right now for our challenge.
Yep. He would be if I'd opened the box that he came out of on camera. Well, I pulled a numbered out of 50 Father's Day edition of him.
Oh, very nice.
Yep. Very cool card.
Absolutely. That'd be a beautiful card.
Here is another rookie. This is Jonah Heim.
Oh, nice. Another catcher too.
Yep, absolutely. And then Mitch Garver, another catcher. Look at that.
On a run.
Then we've got another rookie, Andre Scrub.
Very nice.
Eugenio Suarez. He's kind of been up and down, but he's a good player. When he's on, he's really good.
Oh, yeah.
And last is Tyler O'Neill.
Very nice. Good set of young players you got on that one there.
Yeah, not too bad of a pack there.
Absolutely not. never can go wrong when you get those young talents that are coming up in the league. That's one thing that's unique about baseball that's different than like football. In football, we all like relish in the rookies all throughout their rookie season. And in baseball, just because of the nature of how the game's played and the minor leagues and all that, like a lot of rookies go kind of unnoticed for a lot of their rookie season until they kind of start making a name for themselves. And all of a sudden afterwards, then you like chase them back to go find their rookie season stuff.
Yeah, baseball is one of the big ones where you go back years to kind of chase after guys because no one really knows quite yet if they're going to be good or if they're not. I mean, so baseball, I like that about baseball.
Absolutely. Got Josh Naylor. I like the photo. That's a pretty cool. I like the excitement he's got.
That is a cool one.
Jose Leclerc. How about Kevin Newman?
Nice.
And Carlos Kelly. You had him a couple weeks ago in your lineup. JT Realmuto.
Yeah, he did pretty well for me.
He did. And now Chris Bryant. Taking all your old players. Got it. Clint Frazier, and I see another backwards card.
Dang. Is that a third numbered one? No way.
I don't know. We got looks like it's a Cub. It is another Chris Bryant, numbered to 300.
Dang. That's a pretty good one right there.
And
what color that is.
See what it looks like. I can honestly say the only time I ever I know we have there are the short prints, and those ones catch you off guard because I remember doing the chase for Tatis. There was the short print Tatis card that kind of caught me off guard because it didn't look any different. But then I looked at the number on the back and noticed it. But yeah, that I've never seen it in a base, like a truly base card with this. Yeah, so very cool.
Really unique. Very cool.
And we got a Manny Machado.
Nice.
In the throwback 86. Taylor Widener. Luis Garcia. I have used him before in this challenge. Not to much success, but we tried. Jordan Weems rookie card. Brian Jeffers rookie card. And a Stephen Apostle rookie card.
Nice. Little run of rookies there.
Absolutely. Follow up that. I'm very like the fact that 3 packs and we have 3 numbered variation cards. That is I mean, I didn't have a single numbered all last week in this mega box. So it's definitely been a change of tone in this one.
Well, yeah, I think did I pull 2 of them last week? I think.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's why I'm lagging a little here on this side because that's crazy. 3 of them in 3 packs. Like, wow.
Right?
That Chris Bryant one really threw me for a loop because that's just very weird to have.
I was definitely expecting to turn it over and to see some sort of color or change or variation in the card.
Well, I think I even said it before you were turning it over. I was like, I wonder what color that is.
Right?
Like 300. I haven't seen one of those yet, and
yeah, you don't
over and I'm like, that ain't enough. It's not a color. Like,
nope.
All right, let's get right into Justin Upton.
Very nice.
Justin Upton is a good player. Next is Mike Tauchman. Mike Tauchman for the Yankees. Here is a TOPPS All-Star rookie of Devin Williams.
Good stuff.
I might have to put him over there if he's an all-star rookie. He might be having a good year that I don't know about. Next is a rookie card of Drew Rasmussen. Rasmussen. And then Corey Kluber.
Okay.
For the Yankees. Corey Kluber was a really good pitcher for several years.
He got paid very big money to go to New York.
Yes, he did. Here's a shopping cart surf home run celebration in aisle 23 for the Red Sox.
Definitely one of my favorite celebrations in the league.
Yep.
The way they do that is pretty awesome.
Next is Rio Ruiz.
Okay.
Rio Ruiz. And then Antonio Senzatella. I have a hard name with it, or a hard time with it. And then it throws me for a loop and I can't talk after. Antonio Senzatella. He's a pretty decent pitcher.
Indeed.
All right. That is a Topps Chrome. Fernando Tatis Jr.
That is so beautiful.
What a crazy looking card. That's going in a sleeve. And that is probably going to make the roster. I believe he just came back.
I was going to ask, is he fully activated now?
I think tonight. I think he played today and had a pretty big game, if I remember right.
Nice.
He had just come back. So
that is huge.
A little bit of a Padres tear here because I also have this Machado up here.
Yep.
And we got that wood grain throwback of Yu Darvish.
Yep.
So that's pretty. We're on a little bit of a Padres little tear there.
Absolutely.
Next is Francisco Lindor for the Mets. It's another
good
really
player right there.
And then Giancarlo Stanton in the throwback.
Nice.
I pulled 3 Giancarlo Stanton cards out of this box.
He had a huge home run in that game the other night in the Field of Dreams. Unfortunately, it came out to being for nothing because White Sox won it, but it was still very impressive.
It was.
I think the thing I loved most about it was watching like people get excited about home runs, but the fact that it was like still the game wasn't you would have thought that was a game-winning home run in like a World Series with how like fanboy all of his teammates became all of a sudden when he hit that. It was really cool to see that moment.
So, they were hyped after that. I mean, it almost changed that game. I mean,
it did. Yeah.
Here is a Topps All-Star rookie, Sean Murphy.
He had a great year last year in the coming up during the middle of the pandemic.
Oh yeah. Michael Conforto, he's a pretty good player. Here's a rookie card of Jared Oliva.
Nice.
Marcelo Zuna.
Oh.
And Adam Hazley. It's not the numbered one you got.
Not the gold number to 2021, but it's still a good card.
Right. Still a good card.
All right, that was a good set for you, man. I mean, your parallels are definitely like big time players too, which is a huge help. If they have big weeks and you use them with the parallels, man, that's going to be some big numbers.
Right.
All right, we have a right off the bat. Oh, I've never seen that so far in the front of a pack before.
No way.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh my God. That is rookie, or sorry, not rookie, auto relic, Pete Alonso.
Wow.
Number 225.
No way.
Oh my God.
That is crazy. That's got a jersey piece and an auto on it.
It's a jersey piece, like, and one of the big things about the jersey piece is it's like also like it's got part of like the material, like different parts of the material. So it's not just like the plain jerseys. It does say it's game used memorabilia. Oh, that is so cool.
That is an awesome card.
That is obviously
a player too. Wow. Okay, now I'm really excited to see what else is in here because there's got to be something good in mine too.
And that's it. So that's the second relic I've now gotten out of this box.
Yeah.
The first signature. It's not on card. It is on sticker, but it's Pete Alonso. Oh my Lord.
And that's a nice signature too. He doesn't just scribble.
No, yeah, you can clearly read the signature.
Right. Wow, man, that is an awesome. And out of 25.
Right?
Dang.
That one just threw me so off because I was like, I saw the red like when I opened the package up, but usually whenever they put big hits in there, it's like 2/3 of the way in the back of the pack.
Well, yeah, I mean, to have it on the very top, like, well, not very top, but second card, I mean, that's pretty, that's weird. Man, what a weird box.
All right, and you want to hear something really crazy about this? The fact that this is in a pack, and I can see the next card coming down because I had to sit them down. I have another numbered card following it up to 300.
No way.
A rookie of Trevor Rogers.
And again, it's white, so
Yeah.
it must be the back that's unique about him.
It's so it's definitely and it's got the same writing on the back of it. So it's baseball, yeah. Talking about statistics and using StatCast. So
I bet you it's a StatCast parallel.
that must be the parallel on that.
Wow.
But that is back-to-back numbered cards in the same pack. Wow.
You have a heck of a box over there, man. I'm hoping mine gets a little better now. That's wild.
I'm really just in awe at Pete Alonso. I always liked Pete Alonso, and then after doing like the Tatis chase and like really like digging into a lot of his stuff, I really came to enjoy pulling his cards.
Right.
So now that I get to add that with all the other ones that I have from his rookies,
yeah,
it's just so amazing.
God, that's crazy.
All right, we have a Jorge Soler, and that's in the home run edition. We got the Joey Bart rookie card.
Very nice.
Followed by a rookie of Trejay Antone. Egan Aiken. He's a pretty good pitcher there.
Yeah, he is. That's a rookie card too.
Yep. And Jonathan Stever rookie and a Zach Birdie rookie. So this one only had about 8 cards in that pack, but that's because it had that really thick, like, I don't know if you noticed that, but that thing was super thick.
Yeah, it was like, dang, that is an awesome card, man.
That is immediately one of like my all-time favorite cards I now have in my collection. Like that one is super cool.
That's definitely card of the night so far. I mean, nothing's gonna top that at this point. I don't know if we're gonna beat that. I mean,
it would be tough because even if we get lucky enough to find another auto relic, the odds of finding one with a player at that caliber is gonna be really hard.
Exactly. That's gonna be tough to beat. Wow. Well, let's give it a shot.
That's all you can do.
Here we got Will Myers.
Very player. Nice.
Got Trey Mancini, another good player. Joe Musgrove. We have a lot of Padres in here. A lot of Padres in this box. Christian.
Hey, it seems to be your thing tonight.
Yeah. Christian Walker. I'll put him over there. He's pretty good. Next is Brett Phillips. It's a cool picture.
That is cool.
Really cool picture. Next is, let's go with this. Jeff Samardzija. Another good pitcher.
Very nice.
Another team card. Hold me back, bro. Walk-off hijinks. I feel like I've gotten a lot of team cards in here.
You have. And last week you had a bunch too.
Yeah. Here's another one. Fish out of water. Marlins show hops. And I've pulled this card a couple times. That's a really
definitely that is not the first time you pulled that one. That's for sure.
All right, here we go. Another all-star rookie, Kwang Young Kim. He played really well for me one week. I'm gonna put him in consideration. Ooh, DH debuts, Ryan Braun.
That is a cool insert.
It's a cool insert card there. I wonder if that's got. Ooh. Mike Trout.
Beautiful.
Mike Trout, very good card. Mike Trout is definitely playing. If he's healthy, he's playing. I won't put him
You'd be crazy if you didn't.
You cannot not play Mike Trout. I mean,
you definitely have like all like the top tier guys right now. You've got you're gonna have a tough time deciding which ones not to play.
Oh man, my pile of considerations is as tall as my pile of non-considerations.
Well, and I think one thing that's going to be interesting when we get to this point tonight of deciding which ones we're playing is that we each have some really cool cards that the other one has like the parallel version. So if we think the other one's going to be playing that card, you're probably not going to, I mean, because it won't do you much good playing it as well, because you're going to be doing it at half as many points.
Right.
So that'll be an interesting dynamic to have to think about when we come to decide what we're playing tonight.
Right, exactly. Next is Miguel Sano.
Very nice.
I'll put him over here. He's a good hitter. Daz Cameron, rookie card. He's a good player.
Absolutely.
He's a good career. Next is Luis Urias.
Very nice.
Player. And then another rookie of Jose Garcia.
Nice.
And then last is Chad Wallach.
All right. Is that one, by the look of it from through the screen, it looked like it had like a weird cut on the print. Was that one, did it have an off print? The last catcher you did?
No.
Just from my view, like the side of the card looks like it was cut pretty poor. Like it'd be your left hand. Looks like it was
right here.
Yeah.
Definitely the edge of this one is not very clean.
Oh, okay. That's what it looked like that.
It's a little rough. There you can kind of see it better.
Yeah.
It's kind of got some fibers sticking out there.
Yeah, not uncommon. But it's always one of those things that I'm now more cognizant of as I pay attention to the quality of cards, especially, I mean, that one's not as big of a deal because it's just a base card, but when you get like the really important ones.
Yeah, you definitely don't want your parallels or your rookies or your numbered cards. You don't want them looking like that. That's pretty disappointing because they're not going to grade out very well.
Right. Got an Adam Wainwright and my own Yu Darvish now.
There you go.
Donovan Solano.
Nice.
A Cole Hamels.
Hey, nice.
He was once upon a time a hugely great player.
Absolutely.
Brian Reynolds.
He's a good player.
Yes, he is. We got Brandon Lowe. He was on one of our teams a couple weeks back.
Yep.
Ryan McMahon.
Very good player.
Tanner Rourke.
And
we have something cool here. This is just an insert, but it's a cool looking insert.
What is this?
0 to 60 on base percentage of Freddy Freeman.
Man,
that is a cool looking insert.
You're pulling some fire over there, Clinton.
Absolutely. I definitely have picked up the game from the other half of the box that we did last week. Then we got a Jesus Luzardo, good pitcher. Got a Tim LaCosto. And there's my first team one of the night in the San Francisco Giants, followed by the Philadelphia Phillies, followed by the Chicago Cubs.
Time to catch up.
Absolutely. And then we got a Ryan O'Keefe. Well, and that's one thing I was going to say. Once I saw that, to be honest, the first pack I opened, this is the first pack that didn't have a numbered card in it that I've opened all night tonight. But once I opened the Alex Avila, I really thought that was the box hit, and you weren't going to see anything after that because I had no number last week. I had a couple of cool inserts, but that was about it. But I was, and I don't even know if I had a parallel last week at all. But I really thought once I hit the Alex Avila, that was the box hit. You weren't even going to get that guaranteed that much. So to then follow that up with 3 more numbered cards, and then obviously the auto relic is just crazy to me from a box like this that I was not expecting that from.
Right. I did not see this coming. I mean, just a crazy box on your end.
I mean, and granted, the 2 parallels that you have there sitting in the back are beautiful parallels.
Oh, absolutely. And we pulled some good stuff last week too.
Yep.
Just I was not prepared for that. That was a wild little run you went on.
Absolutely.
All right, here we have Isaiah Kinner Khalifa.
Okay.
And then Victor Reyes.
Nice.
Starling Castro. George Springer. Dylan Betances. And then Luis Severino.
Good pitcher there.
He is a good pitcher. He's going to go over here. Next is Jonathan Villar.
Okay.
And then a rookie card of Shane McClanahan. That's a good rookie right there. Very
Absolutely.
good. And then we have, ooh.
Oh, there you go.
All right, here we go.
We're going to I think we're going to see some gold here in a second. Is I think what we're going to be seeing.
That is a gold version of Johan Oviedo.
Is that a rookie?
That is a rookie card.
Ooh, beautiful.
Oviedo, very nice card. Get that sleeved up real quick. Like I said earlier, you can never go wrong with a numbered card, especially when it's a rookie.
Absolutely not. Yeah, and that's someone that we don't know what he's done yet, but I mean, if he ends up doing anything in his career, man, that all of a sudden becomes a very, very popular card.
Right. And he plays for the Cardinals, so it's very likely that he could do something pretty good.
There you go.
Cardinals are a very good organization historically and just every year. I mean,
absolutely.
They're always a good team. Next,
and another parallel.
Another blue parallel of Shinsho Chu.
Yeah, Shinsho Chu he's a great player.
Yes,
I mean, he hasn't had the career that he's a catcher, right? I'm thinking the right person, right?
Nope, outfield DH.
Outfield, okay.
Oh. He's a very good player, though.
Yeah, no, that's a cool card, and that one kind of like the red Avia that I had. The blue with the Texas Rangers is a very nice match.
I like when the parallel color matches the team. It adds a little more, in my opinion, a little more value to it. Maybe not to everyone else, but I just think it adds that little uniqueness of, hey, it's a team color that your parallel is. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. It just gives it a good look.
Right. Next is another really good rookie. He's not playing in the league yet. Christian Pak for the Braves.
That's a very nice card.
Very nice card. Next is Alex Cobb. And then Kevin Kramer.
Nice.
It's a cool picture.
Indeed.
Tyler Buttry.
Okay.
And then Tommy La Stella. Tommy La Stella is a really good player.
Absolutely.
Then last is another all-star rookie, Willy Castro.
Very nice.
Willy Castro. He's going to go over here.
I was a good set, and especially with that nice gold in there.
Yeah, that gold's a pretty good. I was just complaining I haven't gotten any numbered, and then so now I got to stop complaining, I guess.
It's funny how you got to eat your words sometimes,
right?
Got a Tommy La Stella,
nice,
followed by Will Castro, and that's his. That's also a rookie all-star.
Yep, that's the one I just pulled.
Yep. Oh yeah, it is actually. Right?
Same two in a row.
Oh, what a great picture that is. Noah Syndergaard.
Nice.
Steve Kishik. Got a Carlos Martinez. That glove is a pretty cool glove he's got there.
Yeah, it is.
If you can tell that it's got a bunch of colors going on there. Then we got our base, Luis Alexander. Oh, rookie. Sorry, I didn't mean to say base. Rookie. And then we got the Alex Avila, just not in red this time. This is the base version.
Very nice.
A rookie, Garrett Crockett, and I have a silver here. Ooh. So we got ourselves another parallel. Oh, Topps Chrome. I'm seeing Blue Jays. Any chance? Ooh. Oh, no, but still a rookie parallel of Nate Pearson.
That's a nice card. Very nice card.
Really nice looking card. In the 1986 throwback as well. So
yeah, Nate Pearson is going to be a really good pitcher, man. He's got a bright future ahead of him.
Definitely going to be someone that I'm going to go ahead and put that in. A cover, make sure it stays nice and safe. And then we actually have our first, this is, I think, the first one for either one of us tonight that's an actual, like, complete throwback to Don
Yeah.
Mattingly.
That's a really cool card.
Absolutely.
Great.
Joey
player.
Votto.
Nice. Hall of Famer.
Absolutely. Great player. Jonathan Villar.
There you go.
Got a Shane McMahon. Got a Ha-Seong Kim from the Padres.
Nice.
Johan Ramirez and Lewin Diaz, the Marlins.
Very nice.
Well, all my packs have ended on a couple strong rookies at the end of every pack.
So, I mean, you're ending on these streaks of 3 and 4 at a time, and it's like, man, that's a lot of rookies coming out of there.
It is. It's been pretty impressively crazy on how that's kind of worked out this so far.
All right, here we go. See if we can pull something crazy out of this pack.
I feel it for you, man. I'm feeling that. I feel you're gonna have to have something that really just like comes matching up to this Pete Alonso.
I'm hoping.
I want to see you at least get some, like, get a cool auto, maybe a relic in there.
Right. We're gonna find out. Gonna start on top with Garrett Crochet rookie.
He's come up a couple times tonight now.
Yes, he has. Kyle Hendricks, Alex Dickerson,
Nice.
Dwight Smith Jr. Here's a rookie of Jonathan Arouse.
Okay, good Red Sox young kid coming up in the program.
Another rookie here. This is Julian Merriweather.
Very nice.
And another rookie, Mickey Moniak.
Here's your rookie stretch.
Yeah, here we go. Another one. Dalton Jeffries.
Solid.
Trevor Bauer.
He has come up in every single one of our challenges that we've done so far.
I know. It's too bad he's not playing. Next, a throwback, Anthony Rizzo. That is a very cool card. That is an old throwback too.
That is a super awesome insert that they put in there. What year is that thrown back to?
That is 1970.
Oh, nice.
1970. That is a very, very cool card.
Absolutely.
And that one's got a code on back. It does have a code. That one's going to go over here. Next is Christian Yelich. He will be considered.
Absolutely. I played him last week.
Yeah, he's a dang good player. Next is Framber Valdez.
Nice.
Dustin May, Future Stars, going to be a really good pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
And then Daniel Bard.
Okay.
My Colorado Rockies. Ken Giles. And last is Josh Naylor.
I still like that picture. That's a funny picture to have on that card.
It is a funny picture. It's a good looking card.
Yeah, it's opportune time to grab a picture of someone.
Right. Yeah, they caught him not in his. They caught him from his not so good side. Ended up working out.
Absolutely. I was starting off with just some regular base cards. Got a Bubba Starling, Kenny Jansen. We got ourselves a rookie. That's interesting. It's both got rookie and it's got the TOPPS rookie little marker on it, both for Jake Cronenworth.
Oh, that's because he played like he was like borderline could have been a rookie last year.
I was just saying, I wonder if he came in late enough in the year that also he also might because usually what TOPPS does is if they play enough and they get in there early enough, then they're going to put them in the update series. And I wonder if he didn't make it into that update series when they did the cutoff of that one there, and that's why they're giving him now the rookie this year is because of he didn't have a rookie card last year.
Right, but also got the All-Star rookie badge on there.
Right. Yeah, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
And we have
AJ Puck or AJ Puck.
What's that?
Was that an AJ Puck card?
It was.
He's a pretty good pitcher.
He is.
Yeah, he was a rookie last year.
Okay, I was thinking 2 years ago, but no, you're right. It is last year. Then we got a Gleyber Torres in the home run challenge.
Very nice.
Got ourselves a Christian Yelich All-Star,
There you go.
and then a Joe Otto rookie card in the
Oh,
throwback.
rookie. That's a good one, man.
We got ourselves a Rocky and Brendan Rodgers.
Very nice.
Believe that's the same. It is. Brendan Rodgers is the I had that's the gift package one from earlier tonight.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, staying over this way. Rookie card of Alejandro Kirk.
There you go.
We got a Gregory Polanco.
Gregory
And
Polanco
then
was
we
a
got
good player.
Indians team and a Mariners team.
Nice. Very nice.
All right, man.
This is
Last
it.
chance to try and pull something magic out of here.
I need an autograph. Come on. I need a jersey piece. I need a bat piece. I need a number.
I didn't have to unfortunately, I think as much as they jammed into my box, I think they just stole out of a half the other dozen boxes in the
Right?
in the set.
That's
to
what
make
I'm
this one.
wondering. That's what I'm wondering, man.
Oh, with
All
that
right.
said, you have three beautiful parallels on that back shelf right there.
Oh, absolutely. Starting on top with Eric Hosmer. Very good play.
Nice.
Nick Markakis.
There you go.
Kevin Newman. He's a good player.
Absolutely.
Carson Kelly. Tyler Widener. This guy just threw a no-hitter.
Oh, that was him, wasn't it?
Yep, and that is his rookie card.
That was his very first start.
First game, yeah. Or start, yeah.
Yeah. He'd played 3 times before that, but they were not started. So that card is immediately going to be, at least at the time being, get a huge hype up jump in value. You might just want to put that in a sleeve.
That's getting sleeved. That was what, last night?
Yes.
Believe it was, Saturday night. I think he threw.
I believe so.
A hitter. I remember it popping up on my phone. I was like, "Dang, first start, and the guy throws a no hitter."
Right?
Good way.
It was impressive. First time it's been done since 1950.
Yeah, pretty crazy start to a career.
Right.
All
Can only go downhill from there.
I know. Unfortunately, yeah, you're right. Once. There you go. All right, a rookie card of Luis Garcia.
Nice.
Another rookie of Jordan Weems.
Nice.
Ryan Jeffers rookie. I think he's
going
to be a good player.
Got a nice little run of rookies going here.
Yeah, Sheraton Apostle rookie card. Ooh. It's not going to top yours, but that is a Alonso home run derby card.
We've had quite a few Pete Alonsos popping up tonight.
Yeah, but I can't even consider him because you got an auto.
I wonder if I might use him.
Yeah, I would. I think it'd be a safe bet to take him.
I'm thinking so too.
All right, next is another Joey Bart rookie. Very nice. I have a lot of rookie cards of this guy, and I'm really happy with that.
Most definitely.
That's one right there. Next is a Manny Machado throwback. Very good card.
You know, that's cool because the other Manny Machado is a different throwback.
Yeah, it is. That's the 1970, and I think this is 65. That can't be right.
That should be the 85 or 86. Because that's the standard base in this, or the standard throwback in this pack.
Oh, 65-year anniversary. I bet you that's what it is.
Ah, gotcha.
This is the 35th anniversary.
Yeah, okay, so then that would be the 86. And then if that's the 6, okay, then gotcha. Then that would be maybe the 60s.
Just a quick note, since we were talking about it earlier. That's the difference there. These are what these are supposed to look like.
Yep, and then that's the parallel.
The blue parallel. So where that white is where the blue is. That's what makes it that numbered run of it. Yep. Figured throw that out. All right, Manny Machado. Next is Jose Leclerc.
Okay.
Next is Tucker Barnhart.
Nice.
Then Tyler Glass now. Is he playing again? Because he's a really good pitcher. I think he's still on the injured list.
I'm not exactly sure on that one, but he is a hell of a pitcher.
Yes, he is. Then Greg Holland.
Okay.
And then we'll finish up with Zach Galen.
Hey, that's not a bad one to stop on right there.
No, it is not at all. That is a future stars card. Very good.
So no relic or auto, but that's still a great set in whole that you have throughout there. So
yeah. Well, and like we said, there's nothing guaranteed in these boxes. So
that is so true. All right, we're starting off with Jose Barrios.
Very nice. Got a great picture.
And then should put him here for time being. We got a Clark Schmidt rookie card.
There you go.
Dominic Smith. Another rookie and Jake Woodford. Matt Carpenter. Good player. Kyle Freeland. Scott Kingery. Then we got Nick Ahmed. Steven Pristio. My boy, Juan Soto.
You've got to have that whole set by now.
It's got to be pretty close, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We got Francisco Lindor.
Nice.
Very nice one to bring into the end of this collection. We got the team card of the Boston Red Sox, the Oakland A's, the Toronto Blue Jays, the Houston Astros.
Dang.
And then just to throw one of the random individual, then we got a G-Man Choi to finish it off.
Dang.
I think I caught up to you on the team cards at the very end there.
I think you did right at the end.
All right, man. Well, now let's figure out what we're going with and put together our lineups.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough choice.
Absolutely.
All right, man. You think you're ready for this?
Oh, I don't think you are ready to see how ready I am for this.
I don't know if I am. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a little nervous about this week.
Well, we're gonna let you start us off because we know how we're gonna end this thing tonight.
All right, let's do this. So, a lot of guys on the injured list. A lot of guys.
Yep.
We pulled some big names. I'm not disappointed with the names we pulled, but so many of them are on the injured list that it was really hard to build this team.
Absolutely.
Well, I shouldn't say that. It was actually pretty easy because I had very little options.
It reduced down the number of guys you had to think about.
Right. So guys that were considered, we had Zach Gallen. He's a very good pitcher. He's young. He's very good. Kwang Young Kim, I almost went with him. He did have a really good week for me a few weeks back, but he is on the DL right now. So I ended up not being able to take him. I was going to go with him, though, just with that kind of maybe second time luck again,
Absolutely.
Eric Hosmer, I considered him. He is a good player. I found a better option. I was starting to wonder, like I was about to build a whole team of Padres. We haven't seen something like that yet, but I ended up finding a better option. So he was considered.
That would have been an interesting way to go about it.
It would have been. I was kind of almost excited about it. And then I found some other options like, well, this is probably the better route.
Right.
But it would have been cool to see.
Unless they end up getting like 3 rain out games during the same week, and then you're really in trouble if the entire team's not.
Yeah, that would have been rough.
It's kind of like when you play fantasy football and you go homer with your home team, and all of a sudden they have a bye week, and you're like, oh, I don't have anyone.
You got to let a bunch of guys go and sign free agents. There's no one out there. Like
absolutely.
Someone steals your good players because they're out free agents now.
Yep.
Springer, same thing. He was on the DL. Here's another Padre I almost went with again on the DL. Yu Darvish. Anthony Rizzo, I was super excited when I pulled this one because I was like, yes, I'm putting him on there on the DL. God dang it. Trout, same thing. I was super excited. I thought, man, he's a shoe-in. No, he's hurt. Taylor Widener, I considered him just because of that no hitter that he threw the other night. And I thought, you know what if he comes out with a bang in a second start? But I did find a better option. The last one that was considered because of the rookie numbered parallel, Johan Oviedo, but I found what I think is going to be my best option here. So we'll start in the outfield. We'll put Christian Yelich out there.
Okay.
Pretty dang good player. I think he can come through for me and put up some good points. Next, I went with another outfielder, Shin-So Choo. He's a good player. It's a parallel.
Yep.
So I figured I'm going to try to bank on the fact that this is going to be a little bit of a multiplier.
Yep.
See if I can get some points out of that to maybe boost the team a little,
Yep.
Plus, I just really like that blue on blue. Really cool.
That is really cool.
Parallel.
Absolutely.
Next, going to the infield. We're going to go with another parallel. It is an insert, so that doesn't count, but the parallel of it does count.
Yep.
So this one is Fernando Tatis. I've had some really good luck playing this guy this year. Obviously, he's one of the best players in the league.
Right.
He just come back from injury. So I'm really hoping that he played really hot the other night. I'm hoping he kind of continues that streak coming back from that injury. So we're going to bank on that with the multiplier, see if we can get, 40, 50 points out of the guy,
Most definitely.
Next, we're going to go with a teammate of his. Another parallel, Manny Machado, another very good player in the league. Again, it's a parallel. Hoping to get some points off of that multiplier so we can build this team up a little because I'm a little nervous. So I decided we have to get some multipliers out there and see if we can't, that to pull the win through.
That's a lot of multiplying you got going on so far.
It is, and I'm hoping this pays off. I'm hoping so. So I've got 2 outfielders, 2 infielders. My utility guy is going to be Freddy Freeman. Now this is not a parallel. This is an insert, so it doesn't count for any kind of multiplier.
Yep.
But Freddy Freeman is a great player.
Indeed.
So I'm really hoping he comes through and has a good week for me. And then the pitcher I decided to go with is a very good pitcher in the league. A young guy, plays very well. I thought he was on the DL, so I wasn't even going to look. But then I was like, maybe he's not. And he wasn't. So we're going to go with Walker Bueller.
That's a good. Although I am surprised with the pitcher choice. I'm not going to lie because especially with the one being that he was a rookie parallel and rookie number, that would have been like a 2.5 multiplier on there. So I'll be curious to see at the end of the week when we look back at it to see if he just puts up so many points that it doesn't even matter. Because at the end of the day, you have to be careful with the pitchers. Well, because the pitcher is the only one of our guys that potentially can have negative points because of the earned runs and the losses. So you do have to be careful of it. So
and what I'm hoping is that Walker Bueller just goes out there and throws a gem.
Absolutely.
And he's a guy that he's very capable of it. So I'm kind of just banking on that. Hey, let's, the Dodgers are one of the best teams in the league. I mean, they are just overpowering defense, offense, pitching, everything. So I'm hoping that he just goes out, throws me one gem, gets me 20 points maybe, and we call it a night,
Absolutely. No, I think that's a very solid, it's a very solid team you have there. I'm hoping for some Padre bad luck this week now.
We'll see.
And we had a bunch of the same guys that we were definitely looking at as well. I did have Freddie Freeman. I did not put that one up here in my pile, but then I looked at Noah Syndergaard. Unfortunately, he's injured. Jesus Luzardo, as well as Christian Yelich were both very high on my list, but I just picked people that I think are going to do a little bit better than them this week. And then when it came to my backlist, unfortunately, Chris Bryant's on the IL, Trevor Rogers is on the IL, and Nate Pearson are on the IL. And then Adam Hazley and Alex Avila just not playing well enough to make it worth going after either one of them right now. So instead, we're going to go with the man who is like anciently old in baseball terms, but he did just come off of throwing a complete game shutout just about a week ago, right? So his last start was a shutout. So I'm gonna hope that Adam Wainwright is gonna bring me some luck from that pitcher position.
There you go.
Next up are outfielders. Since he worked for you once, I'm gonna try him now. We got Bryce Harper.
Give him another shot.
Absolutely. And then the man, the myth, the legend, the one that has been bringing me luck. I've played him now 4 out of 5 weeks of this season, and it is Juan Soto. Like, if I keep getting him, I'm going to keep playing him. That's kind of the way it's going right now. So
it's going to be tough to compete with that guy. He puts up so many points. It's crazy.
Indeed. And then I'm using this guy because when you had him, you beat me solely pretty much because of this guy. Now, granted, you had him in a paralleled version. I thought he was a rookie, but it's not a rookie card. So he's you had just a parallel of him, but we'll go with Bo Bichette. He's been having a great year. So
absolutely.
That is going to be. Go ahead.
He's one of those guys like Tatis. He's one of the best players in the league, and just an amazing talent all around. I mean, honestly, I would consider him a 5-star tool. He's got speed. He's got power. He hits for contact. He can field. He does everything. Steals bases, everything.
Yep. No, I completely agree. So yeah, so I'm happy to have him in my infield. I have Joey Votto as my other infield player. Another old reliable. Like, this guy is up there, but I mean, he hits at least like 1 home run a week, and usually it's a 2 or 3 run shot. So I'm kind of banking on. I'd love to see him hit 2 this week. If he could hit 2 home runs for me this week, that's all I'm asking of him. 2 home runs, not that bad, right?
No, not. I don't think that's too much to ask of Joey Votto. He's a good player.
And this one, hold your breath. I know this one might shock you on where I'm going on this next one.
Yeah.
But we're going with the 3-time multiplier because of the fact that it's both the auto and the numbered. So, and we made an agreement a while back that we weren't going to go complete multiply because you get really high there. So instead, it's a 2 times multiplier and a 2 times multiplier. So instead of going all the way up to 4, we only go up to 3 to make it a little bit fairer in the gameplay. But Pete Alonso, who already is our league's number 2 overall scorer this season, as a total for his couple weeks that he's been played. We both have played him at one point this season. So
and he's
now we're going to see if we can even put some more points up by giving him that multiplier and seeing what it is. This is still going to be one of my personal favorite cards. I think I'm going to be, after we're done here tonight, likely taking this out of the sleeve and moving it over to a hard case, because this is just a beautiful card that needs to be protected for a very long time. But that is my team. I'm super excited about this. I think I have a pretty solid team here that's going to give you a pretty good run for your money. I think it's going to be close this week. We have a lot of star power this week. So
it's a lot of big names. I mean, I was nervous building this team because I just felt like, man, like I don't know if I have enough to compete. But then after putting the team together, it's like, you know what, this might not be as bad of a week as I was thinking. This might be a pretty close game.
Well, I think it's amazing because I obviously have the super multiplier with my 1, but then all the rest of mine are base because I couldn't play any of my other parallels. While you have 3 or 4?
1, 2, 3, 3 of them.
3 paralleled cards at 1.5 multiplier. So the big reason why that's the point is, like, what if Pete Alonso doesn't have a big week this week? If he doesn't have a big week this week, that my 1 multiplier is out the door. You have 3 different guys that can potentially put up big points, and they're all 3 really good players to begin with. So that is definitely a scary looking lineup that you have there. I'm super happy with my lineup, but I also know that this is going to be a good week. I think this is going to be the week that you're going to see 2 triple-digit scores coming off the board. Yeah. And it's going to just come down to who has the bigger power this week. But I hope everyone enjoyed tonight's video and enjoyed watching this. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Please like the video, subscribe so you can see us as we come back next week, see who wins this battle. Next week, we're going to be shaking it up. And we're going to go with a different box of cards. So that'll be really cool. And Zach, do we have any challenges coming up this week between the two of us that people should tune in for?
Well, I think we talked about it a little earlier, and I think we're gonna do another one of our challenge videos.
Yep.
This week we're gonna do a box. It's a brand. I don't know how they're new. I don't know if they're brand new, but the 2021 Panini Chronicles draft picks for football. Now, these boxes they're really cool boxes. We've opened some Chronicles boxes on here. I've opened a couple of them on my channel, Nelson Cards and Collectibles. I believe you opened one on your channel, right?
Yeah, of the specific box that we're doing this weekend, or the Chronicles.
Of the normal Chronicles from
Of the normal
last
Chronicles,
week.
I've done. Yep, I did one on my channel, over on Heroes Card Challenge, and then we also did a battle of the Chronicle boxes a couple
Right.
weeks ago because we ended up hitting all of the 2020 rookies in that Chronicle
Yep.
box.
And that was a great pull. If you guys haven't seen that one, go check that out. There was
Most
some
definitely.
awesome cards that came out of there. A really fun box to open. Every box of them that I've opened, I've been really impressed with. These draft pick ones are a little different. First of all, they're this year's, not last year's. So it is a whole new class of rookies, but these ones are strictly rookies. There's no veterans in here. These are all going to be college jerseys.
Yep.
They're going to be multiple different sets within the set, just like the Chronicles normal set. But I haven't opened one yet. I believe you opened one of the draft picks on your channel.
Yep. Yeah,
And
we did over on Heroes Card Challenge, we did a Mega versus Blaster box opening. Actually, we did a Mega versus Blaster versus a Fat Packs. That's what it was.
Okay.
And so we opened all three of them up to see which one it was. So I definitely recommend people check that out. But I'm even more excited from that one. I am excited to go up against you and see which one of us can wind up having the better box here this week.
Oh yeah, and we'll definitely have some challenges for that box when we get to that video. We'll be putting some chances out there to see who can beat each other in pulling, most first round picks or the most quarterbacks or running backs or I think last week we did the wide receivers when we did the Prism box. So we're gonna open up a box of. It's a blaster box. Do a blaster box of Chronicles draft picks for 2021. So that should be a really exciting video. A lot of new names to look at and see what's out there.
Most definitely, man. Well, man, I look forward to seeing you later this week as we battle that out on that channel. In the meantime, everyone, please subscribe to all the channels because you're not going to miss out on some of the other stuff that's coming out this week. The Chase for Tatis ends on Wednesday. The last video will be coming out on Wednesday for that chase, as you already know. We've been hitting big on that one.
Oh yeah.
There's you don't want to miss the new subscription Sunday videos that are coming out over on the Heroes Card Challenge page. Zach, I know, has a bunch of stuff coming out on Nelson Cards and Collectibles. So I know we have a couple more videos that we're working on in the next couple of weeks of just some fantasy football talk we got going on. We have some more box openings that we're going to be special appearances on each other's channels. So a lot of great stuff coming out. All right, man. Good luck and see you later this week for the next challenge.
Good luck to you, man.